I wanted to check and see if Angel, this is all personal, by the way, personal numbers, personal video. Um, Hopefully it'll be pretty short too. But notice Angel White's got 9.3 subscribers. That's a September 3rd coding. This is an AI site. This is not a human. There's nobody that ever speaks. Um, they bring up a false preacher, but they show you this is the best YouTube channel to prove that Trump is the Antichrist. This was a channel that did it for Michael and myself, basically. And it's got the 9.3. And I told Michael the other day, I think Angel White, fallen angel, white horse, Angel White, that Angel White will have a pretty amazing video of Trump the Antichrist right before he goes down. And we'll see. But there's the September 3rd coding right now in the because I just came to see. I've sometimes it's too much for my notifications. I'm afraid I might miss a video, but I went to check his site or its site, and there's the 9.3. So for September 3rd, we like September 3rd, September 5th, September 7th. And so the 93, my favorite numbers were 24 plus 27 plus 42 plus 45. These are based off football players. The guys I looked up to. And they went to the University of Miami. Two of them did, along with my favorite number 24. But my favorite guy, 42, when he went to Miami, wore 27. So 27 was one of them. And the other, of course, remember I told you had the November 17th birthday, and he wore the 45. Now, when he went to Miami, he wore the 8 and the 36, which are on my divorce day. 8036 was the day number on Groundhog Day. And when I met her, my son was 8036 days old. I've shown you all that. It's insane, crazy. But there's the 138. That was always my favorite 3-digit number because it was my 4 numbers added up. And I also had an affinity for 38. And then when Earl died, 2. So when you add 38 and there's 176 and 2, you get 178. And don't forget, the two cats that start off iPad Goat, George Bush, my birthday, and then Obama, my first wife's birthday. It's like a total troll job my whole life. So you see the 138 and the 178. Well, that's Book of Life Bible verses in Revelation 13:8, Revelation 17:8. And Book of Life is also, 43 always stood for 4 Trey. And me times 43 comes to first 2 digits are 35. 4 Trey times 82362. And there's the 35. And these are all Book of Life Bible verses. There's 138, 178. 2012 was the year the Lord started calling me out of the world. And that was my address. Book of Life, 2015, when I was married to her. In 2127, do you remember 21st night of September? September 21st, first night with my high school sweetheart. 27th was when we started going together. Remember, I told you 1 year, 1 month, 1 day later, she broke up with me, which was when my second wife turned 6 years old, October 28th. So September 27th to October 28th, it's 1 year, 1 month, 1 day later. I never forgot it. I just remember all this crazy stuff. 2219, that's a long story, but there's your 22 for the divorce and all that. So where am I going with all this? Just sharing. A good friend of mine came to my wedding, to my second wife, Candy, because I'm Candy Man, Trump's Candy Man. She had a black eye from a guy she was seeing, but she still came to my wedding. I was glad she came. She ended up being sort of the black eye. She helped me through my divorce. She was the black eye of my divorce, oddly enough. The George Floyd incident was on her birthday. Again, George Floyd, 88. My marriage to my second wife, 88. It's her number. Her husband, 871. That makes me the 872. Or 87 converting to 88. Now, her marriage number single digit is 8. So the one to me would be 88. Again, 88 in either direction. NASDAQ down 201% for event 201. That's interesting. It just popped up on mine. So when you look at these numbers, 2 plus, I'm sorry, let's multiply them. 2 times 24 times 27 times, there's 296, by the way, times 3.8 times 4.2 times 4.5. 3078 is my stepdaughter's number when you divide it evenly by 37. She divides evenly by 37 like my number does. And there's the 872 of my marriage to her mom. Well, it begins with September 3rd coding, just like Angel White. These are my favorite numbers multiplied by each other. Comes to a 93 and then a 0. Well, multiply it times my number. You get Adam 76, or my birthday, and Trump is Black Adam with a 666. And then my third marriage progression and my third wife progression. Remember, Trump has that. 163464 is his number. And black eye in gematria comes to 64. Third wife coding. My honeymoon to my second wife was in Jamaica. James Bond is all about Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. GoldenEye, Jamaica, the birthplace of Bond. All the Daniel Craig, everything was like they're always back in Jamaica. There's a love for Jamaica past 1964 as the door Jamaican home continues. So James Bond, Jamaica. My honeymoon, Jamaica. And Jimmy Buffett did a song called Jamaica Mistake. What are you going to do? So just close it out. My first wife, 8 times 4 for Obama's birthday, her birthday, 1964. Again, 1964 times 8 times 4. Her number is 62848. Well, my next wife progression would be 63, or if you go 3 digits, 629. And remember, Candy and her kids came to 629 combined. They were the perfect next progression, of course. I didn't know all of this until after the fact, after the divorce. So, and Trump's number is 163464. He won the 63, my second wife. He is Candyman. He is the 88, which was her second marriage to me. I don't know. It's all been telling the story. And the Angel White September 3rd and my numbers that I played for lotto. I don't play the lottery anymore when the Lord called me out of the world. But my lottery numbers were those numbers, 2, 24, 27, 38, 42, 45. And you multiply them together, it gets 93 for September 3rd. And Angel White does have that 93 subscribers. Maybe they'll eventually be, Angel White will eventually be 9.5 at the time he goes down. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. All right. Sorry for the crazy video, but at least I told you up front, and I'll tell you in the title. So, all right. Love y'all.